Alright, welcome everyone to my Warcraft 3 Reforged campaign playthrough. So we finished a good portion already. I say good portion, we're halfway through. Once we're done with the Night Elf campaign, we'll be halfway through. I'm excited. Tone down the mic just a hair. I changed my mic position, so hopefully things sound a little clearer. And I'm not streaming this, so it's gonna be pretty chillaxed. So let's get into it. Recap. Orcs left to a new land. Humans had an undead plague going on, and their prince became part of the undead. The undead then take over all the humans, so the humans are pretty much eradicated. On the new land, they come across another group of humans who managed to survive. They listened to the prophet's warnings. They left as well, so now they're working together. There's a branch of the orcs who took out a lot of the night elves, like leaders and population, but that got handled. The undead lords, Daedric lords, or whatever they're called, know that they are there, and they're hunting them down. So that's a little recap on the story. Let's get into it. Enemies at the gate. With the heroic sacrifice of Gromish Hellscream, the Pit Lord Manoreth was slain. The demon curse that had plagued the orcs was put to an end. However, the combined human and orc forces have moved deeper into Ashenvale Forest to a certain whether a demonic threat still lingers in the land. Triand Whisperwind, the leader of the Night Elf Sentinels, believes that the Outlanders will bring only doom to her enchanted homeland. Oh, are we gonna have to fight the humans and orcs?
Pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandris. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Perhaps. Perhaps something more.
Put your backs into it. Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
We shouldn't even be here. Or siding with the orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
So, these orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands? They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these Outlanders as they deserve.
You idiots! Oh, we have to fight the good guys? Entangle a gold mine, construct moonwell. Alright.
I heed the voice. The Tree of Life is the heart of our Night Elf villages. Use the tree's ability to entangle the gold mine. After entangling the mine, send wisps in to extract gold. Wisps are friendly spirits that harvest gold and lumber for our villages. They also create the structures that allow us to train more warriors.
So wisps are the workers. It's just a face. I don't see a face in there. Do you? That's cool. Honestly, I like that because I always worried about, where we were cutting wood, like what lanes that would open up, how much wood we could get. So this looks like you can get infinite wood, which also probably means a lot of their units will cost.
Your building
Yeah,
is
look at that.
complete. Insufficient gold.
Oh, well, that sucks.
I await your command.
Let's just get our gold economy up and running, and then we can start building up some stuff.
The moon wells are the source of our nourishment and strength. You can build additional moon wells to nourish more troops.
Oh, I'm at max production. Okay. Moon wells. Well, let's shut it right there. Actually, hold up.
To train more
Provides
troops,
food, which
construct an
increases
ancient of
maximum
war.
rewards. Has the replenished mana and life ability. Okay, so I should probably put those up front.
The goddess calls.
We can't build there.
Oh, you stupid stag.
Your building is complete.
Oh, it's consumed when building these things? Oh, well, that's dumb. Sweet. Yeah, let's get this one last wisp, and then I think that'll be enough wood production.
Your building is complete.
I mean, I like the announcer's voice. It's a lot more calm. So all these trees just attack. Actually, archers cost 2.
I stand ready. Waiting on you. Fair enough. On your mark. Say no more. I stand ready.
This is cool.
Ashrathoraman.
Wow, these guys seem very micro heavy. Not sure how I feel about that. What are buildings? Oh, I should probably.
I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
I want this to auto cast just because it's a good defensive structure. How much is it until
I stand ready.
50? Let's just keep training archers.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Point the way.
Let's get going.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
I stand ready.
You kind of want to like place these smartly then, because this will get destroyed. So I'm half tempted to place an ancient war like right here, and add another like moon wall right there. Harvesting, wanting another wisp.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
See, are you ranged?
Someone threatens the wilds?
Yeah, you're ranged. Actually, I don't know if these will actually heal.
I'm listening.
Your move. Done.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Says there's something here. Interesting. Okay.
I
So
stand
be it.
ready. I stand ready. Your move.
As the goddess wills.
Point the way. Waiting on you.
Immediately.
On your mark. I stand ready. Waiting on you.
By
Point the
Elune.
way. Your move.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman.
Waiting on you.
The goddess calls.
Point the way.
Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately.
On your mark.
So be it.
Oh, I see. This is just.
By
Your
Elune.
move.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Waiting on you. Your move.
By Elune.
Point the way.
As the goddess wills.
On your mark.
We are preparing to leave this place, priestess. There is a terrible evil corrupting these lands, and I will not allow it to consume my people. Unfortunately, we cannot leave until the rest of our tribe has been accounted for.
Do not fear, Old One. I will find your tribesmen and lead them back to you.
Thank you, Priestess. We will reward you when you return.
Okay, cool. So
All too easy.
send the one small group that way.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Just to see if
Immediately. So be it,
it's another gold mine down here.
as the goddess
That's what I
wills.
thought.
Waiting on you. Done.
The goddess calls. By Elune.
Oh, what the? That's trippy.
Immediately.
Okay, so it just looks like you can build another base down here. These guys can probably just protect us, honestly.
So be it,
This is the first mission. It's supposed to be super easy. Alright.
as the goddess wills.
On your mark. Say no more. All too easy.
So how do I get there?
Someone threatens the
Your
wilds.
move.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Point the way.
By Elune.
Waiting on you.
So we found 2 furballs.
Fair enough.
That's their proper name.
The goddess calls.
On your mark. Your move.
There's a few more.
Immediately.
Point the way. All too easy. Done. Say no more. Fair enough.
As the goddess wills.
Point the way.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark.
The goddess
Your
calls.
move. Waiting on you. All too easy. Fair enough.
Someone threatens the
Point the
wilds.
way.
Ashrathoraman. So be
Your
it.
move. Waiting on you.
I await your command.
The goddess calls. Immediately. By Elune.
Alright. I was like,
As the goddess wills. So be it.
no. I don't want to get up there. Not yet. Okay, so.
So be it.
What the crap is it?
As the
On your
goddess
mark.
wills.
Point the way.
It's over here.
Your move.
Immediately.
On your mark.
Everyone, rush home.
Waiting on you.
I can't get any upgrades. At least, yeah. Guys, uproot this thing. So,
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the
On
wilds.
your mark.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way.
I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. By
Your
Elune.
move.
By Elune.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Yay, Fountain of Health.
On your mark.
The goddess calls.
Point the way. I stand ready. On your mark. Waiting on you. Your move. Point the way.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Point the way. Waiting on you. On your mark.
The goddess calls.
Your move. Done.
Thoraman. Someone threatens the wild.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wild.
Point the way.
Thoraman.
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Waiting on you.
Alright, we're gonna go up.
As the goddess
Waiting on
wills.
you.
That was a griffin rider.
Thoraman.
On your mark. Say no more.
So be it.
Oh, it's just, I can see the trees bustling through this axe. Alright, let's just keep
As the
going.
goddess
Do we want to
wills.
way.
find these guys are still
Oh, too easy.
So be it.
Your move.
Immediately.
Point the way.
why did you capture them? They were your friends.
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark.
Thoraman.
Your move.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Waiting on you. Say no more. Your move. Done.
The goddess calls.
On your mark.
Go there.
I heed the voice of Elune.
So
By
always need to
Elune.
just chill behind.
By Elune. Thoraman.
Point the way.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your move. Fair enough.
Sweet.
Point the way. Fair
There's
enough.
probably like one more somewhere, right?
The goddess calls.
Our gold mine is running low.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark. All too easy.
Someone threatens the wild.
Waiting on you.
Thoraman. Immediately.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wild.
Waiting on you. Point the way.
Oh, it's the sound of them going invisible. It's like, what is that noise? So it doesn't look like they get. Alright, there has to be something down here.
I heed the voice
Your
of a
move.
As the
Your
goddess
Last
wills,
one?
the goddess
Yeah,
calls.
there
Waiting
are.
on you.
Ashrathoraman.
I'm listening.
The
Run,
goddess
you fool.
calls.
It's gonna give me my first item because there's no weird
Someone
random
threatens the
items
wilds.
laying around the place.
Many thanks, priestess. Now we can evacuate the village. Please accept the aid of our champion. He will protect your life with his own.
Your offer is a generous one. May a loon light your path to safety. Ashrathoraman. I
Our
heed the
gold
voice of
mine
a
has
loon.
collapsed.
Point the way.
Oh gosh.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of a loon. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of a loon.
No, don't die.
Ashrathoraman.
On your mark.
The goddess calls.
Done.
So be it.
So that's also nice because they just kind of show there.
Treant may not root there.
Does look like it gets used though.
Create more moonwells.
This is gonna take a minute. I want to be full strength, so when we invade, they don't just die instantly. It's pretty much the goal because of the upkeep system in this game. Is you want to build a ton of production, get a ton of income, pretty much get as much as you can from the gold mines. And in the case of like other races, the trees as well, and then just spurge on units and supply.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Alright, so it's gonna wisp. Tell it to come down there.
Waiting on you.
Let's get going.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of a loon.
So it looks like you can only heal a couple people at once.
Your building is complete.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do.
treant may not root there.
So hopefully that means they'll just...
The goddess calls.
Say no more.
Be done.
Fair enough.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Bandu Thoribas mortals, you will pay for defiling these lands. By enemy. Your building is complete.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wild.
Say no more. Your move.
The goddess calls.
Done. I stand ready.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Waiting on you. I stand
On your
ready.
mark.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wild.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wild.
Away.
It's a giant panda.
Elune gives me strength.
Oh no. Idiots.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
Heaven save us. The dead advance in waves.
Yeah, you shouldn't have killed the humans at
We
all.
are no match for a force this fast. Quickly, my sisters, back to the trees.
Idiots. Prideful elves. Daughters of the Moon. 3 hours later, somewhere in the foothills. Oh.
The undead are tireless. There's no way to outrun them.
You see, Lord Archimond, we need not fear the Night Elves. The Scourge can...
Archimond, after 10,000 years, how is it possible?
The Legion has returned to consume this world, woman. And this time, your troublesome race will not stop us. Fools! You let her slip away! Find her, damn you! Find her and kill her!
Poor girl.
The day we have long feared has finally come. The Burning Legion has returned. I must cross the river and warn the rest of my sisters before all is lost.
In line with the orcs and humans.
By Elune. As the goddess wills.
These damn night elves cannot escape us. Lord Archimonde wants them found.
Goodness sakes.
Immediately.
How he could not see me.
I must avoid being seen. By Elune.
Lord Archimonde wishes us to corrupt this forest, and we shall.
So be it. So be it. The goddess calls. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. As the goddess wills.
Goodness sakes.
So be it.
I have to get there before.
Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune.
Oh crap, am I going the wrong way?
So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
Oh no, you're just dumb.
By
Oh
Elune.
my gosh.
As the goddess
Wasting
wills.
time.
By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Oh, this is really funny to watch.
Immediately. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
And
So be it.
In the name of Cenarius.
quit attacking the human.
By Elune.
Ayunadore, priestess. We are yours to command.
By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Clearly the humans have no love for the undead, but I dare not trust them. Those orcs appear to be guarding some magical treasure. It might prove useful to me.
Our allies' town needs help.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Charging in.
So be it.
Pick it up.
As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
Your move. Say no more.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Alright, now book it.
So be it.
Come on, book it. Just book it. Come on, sisters. Hey.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Alun Adore, priestess. Be wary. The Doomguards command shades that can see us, even when we meld with the shadows. We'd best stay away from them.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman.
It's almost midnight. Alright.
Immediately.
This is your gate. Can't you just open it?
As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. Okalamdor. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Silly night elf. You cannot hide from us.
Make it fast.
Your move.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
I need to kill that shade somehow? Or should I just go this way?
Immediately. So be it.
Within range of the shade.
As the goddess wills. By Elune.
We gotta kill this shade.
So be it.
Kill him first.
Ashrathoraman.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Oh no, I have to keep going this way. Turn back at this. I wish they kind of give me. Okay.
Immediately.
Just gotta
So be it. As the goddess wills.
got more shade over there. I'm running out of time.
Your shadow powers will not hide you from our sight.
Move it. Move it. I'm running out of time.
Ashrathoraman.
I am
The
sworn
goddess
to
calls.
avenge.
Move! Ugh.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Ambush! Run for your lives! We'll regroup in the clearing ahead!
Ashrathoraman. Hinduli Rethab.
Let's see if there's any other
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
I have to book it.
Anudora.
Fondu doth Belore.
Ishnu Allah, sisters. It is I, Tyrande.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way.
Make it fast. In position.
Someone
Speak
threatens
your
the
mind.
wilds. The goddess
I am
calls.
sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Into micro.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashra Thoraman.
Honestly, I could probably just power my way
Someone
through.
threatens the wild.
Make it fast. Speak your
The
mind.
goddess calls.
Catch. My wait is over.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ah, these abandoned ballistas will help me break through the undead fortifications. Immediate.
Make it fast.
Ashra Thoraman.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice
In
of Elune.
position. Absolute.
Someone threatens the
Our
wild.
warriors have engaged the enemy. Standing guard.
The
Holy
goddess
crap,
calls.
That's a lot of.
On your mark.
Alright, this is how we're gonna do it.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashra Thoraman.
Point the
I
way.
am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Alright.
Waiting on you.
Actually,
Someone threatens the
Your
wild.
move.
alright. I don't think stealth is needed anymore. We can just power through.
Ashra Thoraman.
Point the way.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the
On
wild.
your mark.
The goddess calls.
Away.
Ashra Thoraman.
Waiting on you.
The goddess calls.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashra Thoraman. I must reach the river before the dawn breaks. I cannot remain hidden during the day. Someone threatens the wilds.
There we go. Made it.
Tyrande, praise Elune, you've made it. The undead appeared out of nowhere and attacked our village without warning.
Ishnudaldieb Chandris, we have a greater problem. The undead were sent here by the Burning Legion, our ancient enemies of old. Against such might, we have only one option. We must awaken the druids.
Sorry, I'm eating a Twix. Alright, sweet. Still don't know why you can't ally with the humans and orcs. Just tell them not to chop your trees and I think things will be fine, right? Anywho. Awakening the Storm Rage. Next day near the outskirts of the Sacred Moonglade.
With Sonarius dead, It falls to us to awaken the druids. We must recover the demigod's horn from the sacred Moonglade Isle. Only its clarion call can awaken the druids from their slumber.
But, Priestess, the orcs have established a crude settlement upon the Isle. We'll need to fight our way through them to reach Cenarius' horn.
Or we can just ask politely.
Priestess Tyrande, thank Elune we found you. The undead are advancing upon the nearby barrow dens. The dens seem abandoned, but
There is one druid sleeping within them, sister. He is the wisest and most powerful of all the druids. He must be warned that the Legion has returned.
then we'd better hurry. If the undead overtake his den before he's awakened...
Let us make haste, my sisters.
Oh, great. Yay. Speed of the essence. Your protector. Oh, you're just a tower.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient gold.
How much gold and wood? That's all. Okay, let's get 2 more wisps.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Hold up.
Are we being invaded?
What are
I
you?
stand ready.
The goddess calls.
Research finished.
Immediately.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
More lumber is required.
So I assume the undead will probably come from this way.
More lumber is required.
Come on.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Ooh, actually, let's get that one first.
More lumber is required.
The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess
Is
wills.
that it? Is that all that's over here? Just this gold mine? Okay.
Immediately.
Like I said, just ask the orcs nicely. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to help you out.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Research finished.
Strike fast! Ensnare them all before they regroup.
Standing guard. Goddess, light my path.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
Where's protectors? assume it might consume the wisp.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Anudora. Research finished. Upgrade finished.
Shoot through the door slowly.
So be it.
Loktarogar, for War Chief Thrall!
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
Yeah, it consumes the
Our
wisp.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild.
Okalamdor.
The goddess calls. By Elune.
Alright, retreat.
As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Yeah, I just need more wood production.
Waiting on you.
Research finished.
Let's get some +1 armor going, because that's always good. Some other artillery up and running. Then I need to start getting some hundredses to kind of soak up the damage.
I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
On your mark.
They're cutting through. It's okay.
Goddess,
more
light
moons.
my path. Research finished. Create more moon wells. Speak your mind. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. In position.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the
Goddess,
voice
light
of
your
Elune.
building is complete.
Let's go.
By
Goddess,
Elune.
light my path. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls.
Gosh, darn. They
I heed
definitely
the
built up
voice
their
of Elune.
forces.
Our warriors have engaged the
So
enemy.
be
Point the way.
Someone threatens the wild.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Thoraman. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
It's clear.
Make it fast. Your building is complete. Goddess, light my path.
I need a lot more wood. Do they only regen at night? Yeah, only regens at night.
Your building
Research
is
finished.
complete. Goddess, light my
Ah,
path.
the great outdoors. Hi!
Oh my gosh. Ranges. They are ranged.
I stand ready.
Low upkeep for a while.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Is there trouble?
The goddess calls.
What is nature's call?
Goddess, light my path.
I heed the
Ah,
voice
the
of a
great
lady.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens
Is there
the
trouble?
wild.
I stand ready.
Ashra
Are we
Thoraman.
being invaded? Speak your
The
mind.
goddess calls.
What is nature's call?
On your mark.
Goddess, light my path. I am sworn to avenge.
Ashra Thoraman.
Alright, I really need to get through this.
Goddess,
Your
light
move.
my path.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
I stand ready, waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Standing guard.
Point the way.
The goddess calls. Ashra Thoraman.
Alright,
Making trails.
now that I have a larger army.
I'm
I heed the
game.
voice of a loon.
Get in there.
Research finished. I am sworn to avenge.
Someone threatens the wild.
Standing guard.
Let's move. Come on.
Create more moonwells.
I heed the voice of a loon.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls. Ashra Thoraman.
In position. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Create more moonwells. Goddess,
threatens
light
the
my
wild.
path.
For the
Speak your
truth.
I
mind.
heed the voice of a loon.
These elves are stronger than we thought.
I'm game.
Standing guard. Speak your mind.
I'm game.
In position.
Making sure I have all the upgrades I need.
Goddess, light my path. Create more moonlights.
Alright, let's
I
keep
heed the voice.
Is there
of
trouble?
Elune.
Make it fast.
Got a good group.
Hi.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wild.
What is nature's
In
call?
position.
Priestess, the
threatens the
undead draw near
wilds?
the Barrow Den. Shondo Stormrage will be defenseless.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. By
Hi.
Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of
Are we
Elune.
being invaded? Is there trouble?
Make it fast. Goddess, light my path.
Is there trouble? For the trees. Gladly. Aim dead center. Are we being invaded? For the trees.
Someone threatens the wilds.
What is nature's
Speak
call?
your mind. Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman.
I am sworn to avenge.
The goddess calls.
Is
As
there
the
trouble?
goddess wills.
Standing guard.
I heed
Are
the
we
voice
being
of Elune.
invaded?
In position.
What is nature's call?
Feel nature
I am
slap.
sworn to
Hi.
avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Is there trouble?
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
None shall harm the
In
wilds.
position. Our warriors have engaged the
Create
enemy.
more moonlight. The goddess calls.
What is nature's call?
Standing guard. The wild. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Alright.
At last, the horn of Cenarius.
Can we just pound it on his door?
The horn has sounded, and I have come, as promised. I smell the stench of decay and corruption in our land. That angers me greatly. Come forth, you defenders of old. Crush these invaders, as you did in ages past.
Yay! Wow, these missions are going by a lot faster than the old ones. Alright, that's gonna be it for episode 1. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode.